Welcome back to the moment, the experience. As you can see today, we're doing full glam. I feel like I need to get in the holiday spirit. I was inspired by The Grinch meets Poison Ivy meets, I don't know. I woke up today saying, I want to look good today. There's a lot going on with this look, and I tried a new palette, so if you want to see how I achieved this, just keep on watching. So I'm starting with this priming moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. It's a coconut skin smoothie priming moisturizer. I just got this as a sample, honestly. I'm just trying this because it was free. It says this is safe for sensitive skin. So I'm gonna be using this as a primer. This feels nice. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Hangover Spray. Ugh. I don't have a beauty blender. Should we use all brushes today? Yeah, we'll just use all brushes today. It's fine. Wait, I'm gonna start by doing my brows. I just kind of did all that for nothing. Does anybody else struggle with one brow all the time, or is it just me? I'm just gonna clean this one up with concealer. Thank God I started doing my brows. Oh my God. I'm gonna go in with medium brown in the Brow Wiz. We might need a little lift soon. But this brow looks good. She's a little thick, but you know, we like some thickness. That's a good brow. That's a solid that's a solid brow. Okay. I mean, again, solid. A little dark. A little dark. But I feel like this is solid. Yo, the other day, I killed this brow. I haven't really been doing my brows on camera like that because I'm not perfect at it yet. Like, this is such a process. They're probably a little uneven. I think it's fine. Sisters, not twins. We're just gonna keep remembering that. As long as they're not the Sanderson sisters, we'll be okay.
Twist the bones and bend the back.
This is Makeup Revolution, just the clear brow gel. I actually really like this product. Honestly, my skin is kind of disgusting right now, so I apologize. Okay, so now we can do the eyes. This is what I'm excited about today. We're using the Makeup Revolution Chilled palette. We obviously see what the inspiration for this palette was. And you know, listen, things are being legalized, things are being passed, things are being administered. Lots of good moments. I usually just use concealer to prep my eyelids. Sometimes I'll use an actual eye primer. I usually use a little bit of a lighter one, but I'm gonna set this concealer with some light powder. Gotta get the powder first. Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in the shade Banana. I feel like that primer kind of like super mattified my skin. I'm looking a little gray. I usually wait to prime until after I do my eyes because that's when I do my skin, but I just keep forgetting. So I'm gonna take a little packing brush and I'm gonna take the shade Burn down here. I'm gonna start on the lid. So this is giving me kind of like a gray brown. Interesting. I kind of do wish that it was a little bit deeper, but let's just build around it and then we'll come back to it. And I'm gonna go with like a deep green, the shade Plant up here. And I'm gonna bring this out here. This is a really fluffy brush, so this is just kind of like fanning this out right now. This green is really pretty. Just always end up smoking everything out. I just see Uma Thurman like emerging from my essence right now.
Hi there.
Screens are interesting. I think I'm gonna go in with Leaf, like this brighter green right here. Adding more of plant right now. Sometimes I'm like, what in the world am I doing? I just go with it. And at the very least, just keep blending. Okay, I see green now. I'm going into the shade Natural in the corner. I still feel like this is like blue-green. So now I want to go to shimmer. I'm thinking haze down here. I don't know how well you guys can see this. Yes. I always start with my finger with shimmers and then I'll go in with a brush. Yes. This gold is bringing the entire look together. This is giving me like the golden compass right now. This shimmer is doing exactly what I need it to do. I think I'm gonna go on the inside of that. Puff is giving me like Mount Olympus, King of the Gods. Yes, like a golden starburst. Okay, the shimmers are really selling me on the palette. Yes, I want to look like I'm going to spend the holidays in Narnia. I'm gonna go with Natural in the corner and put that next to that. What I want is like an olive green in this palette. That's what I feel like it's missing. I want like a neutral olive green to just like sweep through everything. Let's just take a little bit of Natural and a little bit of Leaf. We'll do a black. I'm gonna go to the base. The hardest part is over and the longest part is over. We're going for full coverage today, that's for sure. So let's highlight first, just a little KKW Beauty. I'm gonna contour first. I do all of this before foundation. So the fact that you're contouring and highlighting underneath your foundation means that your base is already going to be really chiseled and it makes it look like a lot more blended. I get the nose with my fingers. We're going to blend out the concealer. Adding on layers just means adding on coverage, but the goal is always not to look cakey, obviously, but my routine now for full coverage kind of requires a lot of layers and a lot of steps and a lot of moments. So here we are. Now I'm gonna go over this with foundation. I've been using 2 foundations recently, which I didn't always do, but again, coverage, full glam, full beat, don't clock me, here for the party. So this is a Juvia's Place foundation stick in Namibia. I got this over the summer. It's definitely full coverage and I literally just treat the first layer like a full coverage foundation. So now the foundation is blending in with the concealer and the contour. I feel like using sponges has an advantage because you can squeeze them. Like, I'm holding this brush and like, maybe it's just the carpal tunnel of it all, but I like having something that I can like squeeze and really grab and manipulate. I never do a full face just using brushes, like ever. Like literally my wrist hurts. Oh my gosh. The Tarte Shape Tape, which is my usual highlight concealer. I'm gonna add more coverage here in the center of my face. We're gonna let that sit while we add some bronzer. So since we applied the cream contour, we're gonna add powder. Just a little bit over that area, just to set that, not a lot. The sides of the nose. Then we go to the second foundation, UOMA Beauty. This is the Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I don't know why all these foundations need to have so many names. I'm just gonna put one pump because this is another full coverage foundation, but it's the same concept. You're blending the foundation in. Do not be alarmed by the fact that this looks orange when I first apply it. It's definitely an oxidizing foundation, but we'll add some more bronzer as well. Now we can blend this out. Guys, lighting is really everything. It literally took me like an hour to set up just the lighting of this situation. If you guys want to see more like behind the scenes of how I film and set everything up, leave a comment down below because it is a process. The brushes have been doing a fabulous job so far, actually, to set the center of the face, the under eye. So this is a new setting powder that I got from Makeup Revolution. This is their Banana Deep setting powder. I wanted to try out more of like an affordable drugstore-y type of setting powder, but how do I get it off? Well, we might not be using this powder today because I can't get this thing off. Oh, it's coming out though. Now we're setting our concealer. The color is nice. I need like a bigger tub. A bigger tub would definitely be nice. Okay, so let's finish up the eyes. I like the eyes right now. We are gonna add an inner corner highlight. Hello. Just because of the goldness of it all, I'm gonna go to Acapulco. Not literally, COVID. This yellow gold shade in here. I'm gonna also mix it with the color next to it, Calm. This is actually more champagne-y. It looks really white on camera, but it's really more golden in person. I love mixing highlighters. I highly recommend just dibbling and dabbling and mixing your highlight shades. Gonna add some more bronzer. Makeup Revolution Splendor bronzer. This is like everything and super affordable. This is a really pretty blush palette. It's black owned by Playing in Makeup by Yolondo. Look how pretty this packaging is. So good for any skin tone, but especially mine. I like using this like peach and what do you call this? Like maroon situation. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna add the little kind of orangey color too. Right here. Just gonna mix these three. Yeah, I feel like for the holidays, we need to like start using blush a little bit more, you know? That's a good moment. Let's dust off this powder. Okay, let's go to lashes. If you haven't seen my video on these, you should go check that out because these are magnetic eyelashes and they actually work very well. Go check out that video if you want to actually see how it works in real time. But for now, we're just gonna like that. I'm just gonna do some liner and some gloss. This is a NYX liner. It looks brown on the packaging, but it's giving me more like reddish vibes. This looks purple. Okay, I'm gonna add some Fenty. This is a pretty dark lip. I don't know if this is what I was going for. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a lighter gloss. It's giving me like cranberry vibes. This is like so giving me my mother right now. I like it. I'm just gonna make this a little icy with some Fenty Beauty. Some How Many Carats action. I don't know what this lip ended up being, but it's a moment. Okay guys, this is the finished look. This is my holiday inspired Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, living in the moment, enjoying the festivities, holiday beatdown. This type of lip with the green. I put a nice little jumpsuit on. We're feeling a fantasy. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of my routine, of these products. This is like kind of my take of red and green. So I'm happy with the overall look. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share, make sure you comment. Anything that you do will be in support of me, so I think that's a really good moment. Oh, I didn't highlight. I have no highlighter on. Can you imagine? Oh my god. I'm gonna use the Morphe palette. I had a whole palette here. This is the Morphe and Bretman Rock Babe in Paradise palette. What a mess. You need something. Finish off with some FitMe powder. Maybelline just comes through with the FitMe. This is just a pressed powder foundation. Helps set everything. Mattify the shininess a little bit. Okay, now let's bring it back. Make sure you like this video, share, and comment. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're interested in more looks, into more fashion, into more conversation, then this is the channel for you. So for now, until the next video, until the next experience, and until the next moment. I can't believe I forgot to highlight. I love highlighting. Can you imagine if I started singing as my intro to my videos, or like dancing? Like 5, 6, 7, 8. Happy holidays.